After being praised a year ago as the first country in the Caribbean and the Americas to roll out the United Nations Refugee Agency's PRIMES system to collect key data including biometric information from people forced to flee Venezuela, the project in Guyana has hit a snag. In 2019, the United Nations Refugee Agency had begun the digitization of the identities of thousands of Venezuelans in Guyana, the latest estimate suggesting over 23,000. By the end of February 2020, some 2,000 Venezuelans were registered through the biometric registration system called PRIMES, Population Registration Identification Management Ecosystem. It included the collection of their fingerprints, iris scans, photographs, and the digitization of other information the government usually captured through a paper-based system for the granting of stay permits and extensions. But almost 2 years later, the digitization remains on pause, with UNHCR engaging the authorities at the Ministry of Home Affairs on the finalization of a data sharing agreement. As it is now, the digitized information is stored on servers belonging to UNHCR in Denmark's capital, Copenhagen. The Guyana government has limited access to the information until the agreement is finalized. The finalization will also pave the way for the project to move forward. According to UNHCR's Registration and Identity Management Officer, when the project was piloted in Region 1 in 2019 using a provisional agreement, among the 2,000 persons registered were Venezuelan Waraus. She said it was the first time that they had documentation with their name on it. Those registration certificates are printed on secure paper with copies given to the individual and the Guyana government.
The front of it was basically a form of an identification document. So it had the name, the biodata, the name of the date of arrival, date of registration, place of registration, along with the family members who had accompanied that individual. And the back of the document was where the government stay permit was incorporated. So it actually had places and boxes for stamps. So, they would approach immigration and obtain the appropriate extension of stay permit accordingly for every 3 months.
When the project was put on hold because of the March 2020 elections, UNHCR had just started work in Region 7, offering support to the government. The plan is to hand over the system to the government for immigration authorities to continue the digitization. With the digitization on pause, the newsroom understands that manual registration and extensions of stay continue. But according to head of UNHCR's office in Guyana, both the past and current governments seem keen on having the systems in place. Efforts to secure a response from Home Affairs Minister Robson Ben were unsuccessful.